TR vs NC. Or guys in chat, give us who's your number one in the bronze, the silver, and in the gold match. Who do you think?
Yeah, I want to hear that too. Yeah, can I please get that in my chat as well? I want to hear it, guys. Spam the hell out of it. I want to see who you think are going to be the top outfits out of each tier. Send it. Let's get it down there, guys.
So, guys, is it TR with the pigs? Come on, guys. I want to see those TR votes. Is it going to be New Conglomerate, the Recursion?
All right. We're getting close, guys. We're
Legendary.
a minute out from start.
Or is it VS, DPSO? Here since the beginning. Who's it going to be? Give me those votes right now.
Pull an upset over
You're going to be using exclamation vote.
Okay, interesting.
And then TR, VS, or NC. Give me those votes.
0-0 win, DPSO second.
This is going to be a quick one, guys, so plug them in fast.
Number 3, DPSO is going to pull an upset of a Recursion, WTAC, then FIFA.
I love it. TR came out in the lead.
I'm seeing a lot of NC love in here right now. People claiming that we're going to see an NC dominating victory at the moment. Okay, Pigs, Jugger, DPSO, Jugger.
We'll see. I've seen a lot of rumblings that Recursion just ghost capped their way to victory. Right now is their chance to say, hey, doesn't matter how we got here. We're going to win it when we're here.
That's it. This is their opportunity to prove themselves in battle and make this, you know, they're basically their saving grace to say, we've earned our spot here and we're going to earn our victory here.
20 seconds left on those votes, guys. Get them in. Get them in. Who's it going to be?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very quickly approaching the 30-second mark for the start of the last Outfit Wars match for the season with Connery. It's going to be a grand old time, guys.
Kami, I love it. My chat took my advice, and they're giving Pigs tons of love. I think everyone's going to be stunned by this poll. The Pigs are voted to win this match in my chat.
I love it. I kind of want to see them win it, just because they are they are not the crowd favorite. No, they are the underdog. I would love to see them come out and just pull a huge underdog victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get underway here.
Let's get ready to rumble! Here we go.
Not quite yet.
Let's get this started off. Uh-oh. There it is.
We are moving, ladies and gentlemen. The match has begun.
Here we go.
All right. We've got some Recursion Reavers moving directly to the middle of the base right now. This is an aggressive push. I don't see many No, we've got some bailouts. A lot of Recursion Reavers bailing out over the Relic H right now, looking to get that forward position set up. They are looking to hold this down and make sure no one can get involved.
Oh, this is really interesting, Kami. If you come over, check out Relic B. DPSO is trying to make the play to keep Recursion off the Relic. Unfortunately, they didn't quite do it.
Didn't get there in time. They did manage to get that point going, and because of the fact they've got no connection, they cannot actually make a contest there. Meanwhile, DPSO coming in with 2 Galaxies on the H point. They are looking to really try and challenge Recursion's stance, but Recursion have got an Anvil on site, but the Anvil got destroyed before they could pull that Sundra, I presume. That is a costly error from Recursion there.
Interesting over at B.
Got the air support. My.
DPO's staying committed to B. It's interesting. They're going to try to hold here, set up a hold, and see if they can get the steal. Recursion's going to know they're there, but they've got at least a squad here waiting on Relic at B, ready to steal.
All right, I'm just having a quick look-see here as well. We have currently got the Relic side F going down. Currently, Recursion have got the fastest capture timers at the moment, which is interesting because while Recursion have got Relic A almost captured, there's a whole TR platoon there ready to capture Relic A back from them. But what the TR have missed is that Recursion are going to capture Relic A first, therefore back cap them at Relic F before they haven't even had a chance to get that connection there. That's going to be a huge play right there, and Pigs need to pick up on that really fast and get that Recursion point out of there.
I think we already know who earned the wrath of Lord Tiger in this one.
I know. I think I can see exactly what's happening here. We've got very limited forces from TR all over the joint. Besides on the Recursion front, this is going to be absolutely devastating. Recursion have even got a router over here at Relic F as well, so they're planning to hold this and make sure they get this back cap as we see Relic A go over. We're about to see Recursion get the back cap on F, and they could very well get themselves a very easy cap here. Let's see it happen. They're going to do it. Recursion are going to get Relic F for basically nothing in 2 seconds now. That is a steal. They have basically warp gated the TR on one front right there. What a steal.
Unbelievable. A platoon of pigs sitting on the base next, and Recursion just takes the steal. Wow.
And they can't do nothing about it. Wow.
Interesting.
Well
DPSO
played,
responded very quickly on B. They got their population off there once they knew they couldn't do the steal, so they're on to something else.
Currently a massive war taking place over at H, but we've got to keep in mind that B, I believe, is in the process of being back capped right now, so we can't actually have Recursion getting that H point right now. That's insane.
Interesting. Pigs sticking...
I don't know if they realize quite yet what's happened.
Pigs are sticking with A. I don't know if they just... I'm not quite sure what the play is here, guys. I wanted to come up with something witty, but I don't quite know it.
I don't think we all know at the moment. We've got ourselves an orbital strike hitting the H point there, taking out that NC little deployed area there, trying to sort of just remove the NC's footground here. We've actually got some armor engagement right now. What's going on here? The Recursion guys appear to have an armor column or a little armor displacement sitting in the center of the map, just acting as AA denial. Very powerful play. And if I'm not mistaken, Recursion... Let's have a look, see what's going on over here. It looks like Pigs have finally responded. We've got a Galaxy hanging over that point right now. They are trying to get that point oh so desperately back. But Recursion still hold the relic itself, and they've got a router in there. That's going to be very difficult to penetrate with those common spawns.
This is really interesting. There's a standoff at H where Recursion holds the roof and DPSO holds the building. 9 seconds left. When are they going to play? Recursion going now, making their play hard for H, trying to get the steal. Everyone is crashing right on the point. Are they going to be able to touch it? No. DPSO keeps enough bodies on the point. The Recursion last second steal did not go through. Really nice job, DPSO.
Well played. Very well played indeed. Not to mention, Relic B has actually been touched a little bit. So DPSO, all they need to do now is send their forces to Relic B, dump that point, and make sure that they can actually get a steal on the capture point there as well.
This is really interesting. The fighting is so vicious on these points. We still have an uncontested base. I can't believe no one's even tried a ghost cap on it.
Everyone is right now. I mean, Pigs have sort of had their focus drawn away from moving into the center. They need to re-secure their front line here and set up for the future combat. Like, this is going to be a deciding factor for Pigs. They need to pick up their game. They need to do it fast. They are moving as a whole unit right now. This is exactly what I thought Pigs would do. They're not splitting up their forces that much. They are moving as one, trying to use numbers, brute force, the Iron Fist, to try and drag Recursion out of their base that they so rightfully think they're theirs.
Recursion in the lead by just about 12 points, so not a big gap yet, but still coming out.
So look, see the point lead
getting the lead.
There we go. So Recursion currently got as we said, a 9-point lead. Space Pig's got a little bit of work to pick up, but it is still the early days. It can happen. Meanwhile, the closest game in this tier right now is the bronze tier, sitting at 38, 36, and 35 points between them. That is insane. This is the closest game I think we've seen all Outfit Wars season so far. Meanwhile, WTAC coming out with a strong lead in the silver tier at the moment.
Over here at Relic H, we just had Megatron attack, launch a harasser onto the roof, and run over at least a squad of Recursion, repeatedly running them over. Very impressive play there by Megatron.
Gotta love the cheeky harasser play. You can never discount it. You can have some of the most fun you can have in this game in a harasser. Right now, it's DPSO that holds the territory advantage right now. They are currently sitting on the most amount of territory and therefore going to be earning the most amount of points.
Recursion knows they need H. They're putting the fight in the right spot, but they just can't make it onto the point, and that's allowing DPSO to get the relic past them. Looks like they are making a play for G, though, huh?
Pigs are now making also a play for A, attempting to back cap Recursion off of G. This is an interesting play as well. So right now we've got still the majority of Pig's forces sitting in F, mobilizing out. They have been slow to mobilize so far, but they appear to be doubling down on A and getting some more numbers in there right now.
DPSO is using the router to great effect here at H. They're just committed to that router spawn. They're not going to be knocked out of this building easy with it.
I've come in to check it out here as well. Making great use of verticality from Recursion here as well. They've got their armor supporting them, so they can't be flanked from an undesirable position. But with the height, they're able to at least get some fire down onto that control point. But that's not going to help them if they want to actually seize control of that base.
This H is just such a standoff. We've had a lot of population. I don't think I've seen a fight last at a relic this long in any of the matches.
And by Recursion just sitting here and not making a move just yet, we are seeing Space Pigs slowly working their way up that NC territory. And in the meantime, while all this is happening, it doesn't matter what happens at H, B is about to be taken by DPSO and completely cut Recursion off. Recursion are being double teamed hard right now.
I think there might almost be a little bit of a strategy not leaving H in that they don't want to get too far out in the lead, hoping that TR might start to put some pressure on VS if they're number one.
They could be hoping for a cheeky little comeback strategy. That is very true. But right now, as it stands, once 5 seconds is up, Recursion are going to start earning absolutely no income. There it is. They've actually just lost all territory connection. They are down to their warp gate.
Wow, full on cut off.
That's incredible. That is incredible. This is either strategical or an oversight. They do have a big construction up in the middle. They are taking H, but it isn't going to matter until they reconnect those territories.
Kami, we do have Core rocking the Banshee. He is just raining hellfire down on Relic G here, so someone listened to you.
Let's go have a look. See.
Took your advice. Pig's actually all over with some Banshee mosquitoes, so they're really putting it to work.
I see him. There we go. Pigs have answered the calls of bringing some air superiority in here. I still see more Reavers and Signs than I do Banshees, but actually, no, I take that back. I see about 3 mosquitoes over here at I. They are trying their best to delegate forces around about. Let's have a quick look at the scores here, guys. Give you guys a quick update. Right now, DPSO coming out with a crushing sort of overtake of Recursion, sitting on 124 to 90, with Space Pigs slowly closing the gap on Recursion as well at 57. Meanwhile, we've got WTAC at a whopping 186. They are currently more than double of Drunk Division, and Wildcard sitting at 38. Meanwhile, FIFA also taking a strong lead right now, just under half of what second place is offering as well.
It's interesting. Recursion really has to take this fight back to their warp gate bases, but Recursion's actually building a base in the center spire. They have a router spire there as well. It's interesting. They seem committed to saving that base in the middle.
They really do. There's an orbital strike about to hit their column of vehicles, and they haven't moved it in time. That's about to get really costly, really fast. Oh my god!
Couple Sunderers going for a ride with that one.
I was going to say, I'm watching one slide down the hill right now.
Faith survived, mostly unscathed. It's interesting to see that NC is just committed to this area.
Yeah,
Seems like they got to make a change of plans. There it is. I see it at Relic B. They're starting it up now.
There we go. Fantastic. A strange play by them to leave it this long. They've lost a lot of momentum here. I'm not going to lie. Going on down here at B. How are we looking? At Recursion, I've got a decent sized squad force in here. And meanwhile, DPSO are not letting this go easily. They've actually got probably a squad in tow right now. And yeah, wow, it's not going to go down one way or the other straight away. But mind you, it looks as though Recursion are able to do their best. And they have managed to resecure this room at least, which I can't actually see any more DPSO members around besides a couple on the point. Wait, a beacon has just gone up though. So we may see a bit of retaliation here yet.
I saw a really nice flank. They came up from the first level, came up behind them on the VS hold on the second level. We're able to wipe them out there.
Now I'm curious. We've got Relic G currently been taken by Pigs, which means that Relic H is once again about to become a real hotspot, but it might be between two different factions. I'm interested to see now which faction from Vanu and from VS are going to try and take the next assault. Who's going to try and make the next play? Right now, Pigs are leading as far as territory control is concerned.
And who would have ever called that, Cammy? Who would have ever thought that Pigs, at least for part of it, they had number one in the bases?
I've been sitting here listening to people all day say that Pigs are not going to have a chance in this thing. I want to make one thing real clear right now, ladies and gentlemen. Pigs are second. They are second in the score. They have overtaken Recursion. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? That is incredible. And believe it or not, if they keep up their current base ownership, they will actually go to overtake DPSL eventually as well.
That's the interesting thing here, because VS and NC know that they are such severe threats to each other. Do they have to over-focus each other just to survive in their own territory? And does that give a window for the Pigs to start sneaking some bases?
Trying to cut off a lot of NC vehicle support here. They've got a Lightning sitting at the base trying to AA with a AP cannon, but it's sort of at this point you'd just sort of say, why not just run a Skyguard and have another vehicle to help you? I have not seen a lot of armor play from any of the factions besides Recursion. At this point, I'd be switching my stuff out to, I'd be switching my gear out to pure AA guns just to try and help out here in the long run, because this is getting dangerous for them indeed.
Very interesting. VS had a nice last-second drop at B, but they never tried to play for the point, really. Just held the roof. Recursion down in the bad spot, out in the open area, but they took the Relic, and that's what you got to do.
Exactly right. Recursion have now got a connection to the rest of the map, but again, they have lost so much ground here. DPSO sitting on 219, Space Pigs climbing up the board still. In the meantime, we've got Western Tactical sitting at 288. Their lead slightly diminishing a little bit. Meanwhile, FIFA still holding a stroll lead at 234.
I think there might be a play to Pigs that they're not pushing out in the middle anymore. They are still trying to take this Recursion base. I feel like they feel that Recursion's a bigger threat. And so they're going to try to hold off the Recursion from their front and not push the middle anymore.
I've just noticed that over here at the Relic site F, we do have a... Oh, no, sorry, not F. My apologies. I need to find out where I am. I got to go to A. Relic site A. Cool. Relic site A, currently under siege by Recursion, trying to get a connection out of the Pigs' territory. Try and take a slice from their gear.
Wow. Very nice.
Spewing out infantry. They are not letting this go easy, but they do need to penetrate these buildings. Right now, using that beacon, getting on the roof, and getting in behind Recursion would be the best way to go.
Right now, Pigs and Recursion have a bitter battle at A. Recursion really showing some expert use of C4. Saw Exoset take out 5 Pigs with one of them. We do see a Max over here. Unstable Liquid is trying to work the Max, but it's just not doing it for him. They are not able to penetrate this building. Recursion's coming around with the flank. Looks like they're about to wipe them out right now.
When you've got Recursion who know how to use their C4 and stuff, you really can't counter them with low mobility units. They're just gonna pick apart your engineers, C4 where required. It's not gonna go down that well. This is an insane point defense right now from Recursion, and they're actually going to get their foot back in the door. But while this is happening, while they're delegating so many forces, Relic B is being captured again by the Vanu. We are seeing some serious double team right now happening from these guys. But I've got to say, right now Recursion aren't really reading the battlefield well. They're sticking to their armor. They're not putting enough people on the ground where it's needed.
It's going to be
seeing a lot of Recursion.
It's going to be interesting because there's going to be an end of outfit politics that come into this. You never know who you're going to get matched up with, so you can't piss anyone off too much.
No, you can't. And I'm watching this right now, and Recursion, once again, sitting in their Vanguard. They've got a Skyguard here. They're just trying to take out vehicles, but right now, these, maybe these, trying to figure out how many people are probably here. Probably a squad's worth. This squad's worth of players. Right now, they're sitting in Relic C, and they've just lost the connection to that base once again. They're not actually able to get on that point, so they've missed the mark there again. Now, right now, you do have Pigs and DPSO with the same amount of territory, but Pigs is going for another capture right now. This is incredible stuff.
Yeah, Pigs, I'm curious if they're going to try to hover in the middle or if they really are going to make a play at the end of this. Right now, we do have Recursion knows they need to get back on B. And there's a dance in the building on the west side. I don't think I've seen that much fighting in the buildings until this match. It usually seems like they kind of hover on the fringes and all of a sudden everyone clashes on the point. Whereas Recursion and DPSO are really attacking each other inside the buildings, not letting them get set up.
We've got a serious engagement happening over here at Relic G. The Vanu are making a play. They know that they need to make this play to try and get Pigs out from outscoring them, but it's not working right now. Pigs are holding their ground quite well, and they're, let's put it this way, they're doing a good job. Right now, DPSO is still holding the point and doing so very well, I might add. It'll be interesting to see if Pigs can rectify this. They do have immediate air support in here with that Banshee fire. It's doing some work. It's keeping Vanu off the point in some cases. I feel as though if they get one more aircraft in here, they might be able to pull up that total aerial supremacy here and make it work.
It's interesting how these circle buildings play out, because you have to commit to the middle to take those relics, but once you do, you've really lost control of the base in terms of the advantage position. So it's almost like you got to be able to take it and then get back inside.
No, you're not wrong. It's all about the I think it's a big part of this too is the symmetry. There's a lot of symmetry in these base designs. They're designed for these competitive areas. Just one quick update, guys, on the scores. WTAC right now are leading with a definitive combined score greater than their two opponents, coming in at 373, with the next one below being 178. In the meanwhile, you've got FIFA, B-Dogs Communication is key, CIK and Brack all fighting a fairly fair and even fight right now. Meanwhile, DPSO leading 310 to 267 from Space Pigs, from Recursion 116.
Remember the days when those drop pods would kill an ESF if they landed on them?
And Pigs now. Whoa, Pigs came in for the last minute save on Relic G. My lord, what a drop in here. That is incredible. I've just seen them pump a lot of forces into Relic G, and Pigs once again owning the majority of zones here, giving them the chance to potentially overtake DPSO right now.
Over here at B, it looks like DPSO did just pull out. They're giving B to Recursion. We'll see what the next play is.
Now the question is, are Pigs going to make a move on DPSO right now to solidify their lead? They'd agitate them, and that would leave Recursion an opening to come in and sabotage the win for somebody else. But with the way these rivalries have been brewing for weeks, months on end, we can never really guarantee what's going to happen here.
It's interesting. I'm watching Recursion's middle base, trying to see if there's someone committed to being the router person. They have a spawn, they have the aircraft terminal, and the router terminal that they could all pull from the center, but I haven't seen much come of it yet.
No, they're just sort of leaving it there at the moment. I think they've realized that they need to get out of the middle and start really pushing down the lane. In fact, as we say that, I've just noticed Relic C, the DPSO Recursion line, has actually just started opening up here with some combat. This could make for an interesting game changer for DPSO here, and it could actually solidify Briggs's lead, Pale Tiger's lead right now as Space Pigs.
If my chat is right and Space Pigs win, this will be the most massive upset in the history of PlanetSide.
I was going to say,
I'm knocking on wood. I don't want to say anything yet. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But
if Pigs come out and clutch this victory, 110%, you will see a lot of surprised people in here. My God. Recursion have been denied the point over at Relic C by the looks of it. DPSO doing a really good job at holding this up, making sure that they are not letting anything loose. My God. My God.
Seems like it's a serious
And
battle
while-
over there. Are they just slugging it out in the building, or where are they fighting at?
It's all happening around the buildings in the courtyard. We've even got a very cheeky turret base constructed by Vanu in the center here. They've got an AI turret in here, melting fools and having a grand old time. It's actually stopped working now, but that is deadly.
That was construction rather than Spitfire?
Construction.
Wow,
This is
interesting.
construction.
Cammy, look at this. Pigs are 8 points behind from holding rank 1 in this final Outfit Wars match.
My God. Oh, mate, it sort of brings a giddy smile to your face. It really does. And right now, Pigs are splitting their forces up beautifully. I see a squad of them trying to retaliate against Recursion over at Relic A, and they're winning right now. We've got Relic H seeing a huge Pigs battalion engaging that there right now and moving towards that way to solidify that. And then you've also got a small retaliation force over Relic Side E, but they do run the risk of losing that right now. But it's not going to matter if they get H, they're still going to be in the lead. Especially if Recursion come through and take C as well and lessen DPSO's score.
Interesting. Pigs committed to a router base over at Relic E. Not quite sure on that location, but very interesting.
Another DPSO sites coming in, multiple DPSO sites coming in for that air to ground, really pummeling the Recursion guys, but DPSO do not have enough infantry on the capture point to go ahead and commit to that retake. But as I say, that huge incoming, almost equivalent to that of a steel rain,
We're gonna
a
watch it
coordinated drop pod assault in there, and they've managed to neutralize the point for now. It's all a matter of whether or not Recursion have got the numbers right now to make sure that they can continue this on.
It is official. Space Pigs is in the lead with 393 in this final inaugural
God.
Outfit Wars match. Pigs are going to be the first ones to cross the 400-point barrier. Dropping Purple Smoke is just a smidge behind with 393 now, and Recursion is way trailing. They've definitely been suffering from the double team. Quick roundup on the other matches. Western Tactical is getting very close to winning that silver round at 434 right now. And over at the bronze match, this one seems like they are fighting tooth and nail. CIK is up only by 2 points at 354. The Iron 4 Alliance close behind with 352.
Yeah, wow, you love to see it, really, like these outfits coming out trying their best. Now I've just jumped over to Relic E, which has actually proven to be a very big move by the Vanu to try and mitigate some of these point earnings coming from Pigs. Pigs have doubled down on this. They've got a full-blown base set up. We've got, from what I can see, a router spawner. We've got a sky shield in here to protect the base from PPA fire. This is not going to be this is not going to be an easy defense or easy capture for either of these outfits. But my God, are they making it hard to draw? See how we're going here. Unbelievably, Pigs are holding on to that Relic A point with number for number, even slightly under pop right now. That is incredible to me.
Are you over it then? What do they have set up over there?
I'm about to go check out. This is Relic A over here.
Oh, it looks like Recursion did finally knock him off and might be able to finish it off.
They did too, but I'm looking at it. It's going to be close. Yep, no, they've done it. Okay, interesting play by Recursion there. That does put them back on the board, but right now, Pigs are still earning the most amount of resources, or sorry, score per tick right now with 4 territories. DPSO only earning 2 ticks right now, I believe. In addition to that, they are losing Relic E at the moment as well.
And Pigs gets it. Their only threat right now is VS, and they are all in over at Relic E, trying to take that VS territory back.
God.
They are playing tooth and nail for this. They are playing seriously. They want this.
Pigs right now, ladies and gentlemen, Pigs right now is now the highest scoring outfit in this match right now across all tiers. They are outbeating Western Tactical. They are outbeating CIK. They are beating every single outfit right now in raw score. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
Sorry, guys. I can't believe it right now.
I'm
Can't believe it.
I really am.
Okay.
I
VS
would
is
not have
committing.
predicted this.
I don't know how anyone can stop him. Who can stop him?
This is no, I don't know. They're getting back Relic E. In fact, it's a full-blown war for Relic E right now. In fact, we've got Recursion heading for H alongside Vanu. I don't know what the Vanu are doing there. You've got G being captured by Recursion, and you've got I being captured by DPSO. All the while, it is an all-out war, and DPSO are currently winning that Relic E battle. I honestly think Pigs right now need to jump on G, H, and I, secure those lanes, and make sure they don't lose any more points. They cannot lose more points if they want to keep this win.
You're right on that. G is the biggest threat for them. Let's see how that one develops over there. If they lose that is the cutoff, and they're going to be in big trouble.
They are. They need to get there. They needed to get there yesterday. They need to be on that right now. They are going for a cap on A right now, but right now they need to play that defensive game. What are the scores right now? Where are we at? Currently 484. I don't know if it's going to matter. They're that close.
I gotta say, Kami, I can't stop. I can't stop smiling and laughing over here because this is gonna be nuts. Who knew? As a TR main, we sent our best. Did we really? The Terrans sent Pigs to Outfit Wars.
Oh, this is incredible. Let's have another look at the scores quickly, guys. This is going to get down to the wire. 496. They're going to do it. Pigs is going to win the Outfit Wars, and they're going to win it first. Lord Tiger, he came, he conquered, and he knew it's going to happen.
Space Pigs win it.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Lord Tiger truly is our savior. The savior. The savior of the Terran Republic. You guys saw it right here. The Space Pigs are #1. They are better than Recursion. They are better than DPSO. The Space Pigs are the #1 on Connery.
Oh, I can't stop smiling.
I don't know. That is the underdog story of the century, of the game.
Season. Oh my lord. The last underdog story we had like that was when Briggs first versed Connery in a server smash. That was the last time I've seen anything like that. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here in the warp gate with them. They are going nuts.
I can imagine so. Let me quickly try and get over there. Which Indar?
Yeah, let me check it. Yes, Indar it is.
I'm on the way over. I am gobsmacked, in awe, beyond it. Give me a sec, guys. I will give you an update on the other games in just a jiffy, but I cannot believe that just happened.
Guys, that is just unbelievable.
Now,
as you can tell, we're just kind of... I couldn't even cast for the last 5 minutes when I realized that this was going to happen.
Still going. It's actually a really close game between WTAC. We might actually... Do you want to jump into the other games, Cyrious, while they're still going?
Yep, let's join them. Let's check them out. Are you going to silver or bronze?
I'm going to silver. I want to see my boys. I want to see WTAC, see what they've got. Oh, I cannot believe that. Oh my lord.
Chat, you guys called it. You guys called it. I couldn't even cast at the end. I was just...
I don't know. We'll have a look. Okay. Oh. In there. All right. Let's have a look. See.
So I am over in bronze, and it is a nail biter over here. We've got Terrans at 461 and NC close behind. What's it look like over on your end?
We've got NC at 461, Terrans at 460, but the NC are moving to be overtaken by the Terrans, and Vanu are not quite going to get there, I don't think. Yep, there you go. Is this CIK I'm watching here? I need to quickly get a confirmation on this real quickly. No, Hammered have taken the lead so far here, and they're doing it with style. They have got the majority of the points, and they show no signs of letting them go.
Over here in bronze,
Good.
we're split with 4 bases for CIK and the Terrans. NC have 2 and VS have 3. TR is about to take their 5th, though, and I think that will be the nail in the coffin if they can drive it through.
We've got 5 over here at we've got 5 over here for TR at the silvers too. I am honestly willing to put my money on TR taking a clean sweep for Connery at this point.
That will be impressive. We've got NC throwing a last-ditch orbital strike at CIK, but I don't think it's going to phase them much.
We've got a last-minute ditch happening here at A point, but it hasn't worked. There's been too much TRS support here.
No regrets.
I think this is very much
good philosophy.
Oh,
There might be
WTAC are
one
playing
regret.
everything they've got right now. They had such a strong start. Something must have gone wrong mid-match. Oh my god.
And I'm calling it right now for CIK. B-Dog's communication is key. Is going to take the bronze match over here.
And I'm calling it for Hammond as well. Hammond have got it too. It is a clean sweep for Connery TR.
Connery TR. 3-peated it.
Holy. Oh my god. Wow.
Pigs,
TR.
Hammered, and CIK officially #1. Can
I
you
don't think
guys
there's any other way to word
believe it?
TR sent their best. They sent their best. They really did. Oh my god, I cannot believe that.
Shots, communications, and oinks out to the world. Well done.
Well done, guys. That was incredible. I can't stop smiling.
I know, it is
I
just
can't
crazy.
stop smiling.
I think that's been...
Points. Pale Tiger, man, I gotta give it to you. Congratulations on an awesome win. Can I please get? We're gonna get all of the outfit leads. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know how this is gonna go down. I want to get all the outfit leagues into my Discord. We're gonna have a post-game interview right now, and we're gonna have a chat. I've just joined. Oh my god, the celebrations in Connery Warpgate are insane.
Guys, again, we are in Kami's Discord, so any leaders that can swing by here, we'd love to hear what it was like on the ground during that crazy match.
We've got a serious interview to do right now, guys. We've got a serious interview. That was absolutely insane. Absolutely redonkulous. Can I please get all of the leaders jumping on down here? Yeah, can I please get all the leaders jumping in here? And yeah, I'd love to see you guys jump in.
Just a quick rundown of that final score here. In the gold match, Space Pigs took it. DPSO close behind at 437. Recursion could never come back from that vicious double team right at the start with 196. In the silver, we had Hammered taking the win. Much closer match here. They fought all the way till the end. Western Tactical at 477. The Wild Cards at 371. And then for bronze, CIK at the top. Still very close. FIFA at 464 and Brack at 358. You know, it's interesting in that silver match, I remember Western Tactical was way out ahead. And that's going to start to be part of the strategy here. You can't take the lead because you're going to get double teamed.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And